Have you ever had one of those days where you wake up and say, okay, I'll finish this task in 10 minutes. And then 10 minutes becomes 30, 30 becomes an hour, and suddenly the whole day is gone? Yeah, you're not alone. We all do this. At the end of the day, we sleep thinking about why did I waste my time or what did I do all day, right? If you're one of those people who feel and think the same, then you're at the right place. But here is the real truth about procrastination. Procrastination is not a personality flaw. It is not because you're lazy or because you're dumb, and definitely not because you lack discipline. Procrastination is your brain trying to protect you from discomfort. And today, I'm going to show you how to outsmart that brain in just 3 simple and practical ways that actually work. No motivational yelling and no wake up at 4 a.m. nonsense. Just real fixes, real psychology, and real results. Let's get started. Hey everybody, this is Gurudat and welcome back. Tell me if this sounds familiar. You sit down to work and you tell yourself, alright, let's do this task today and finish it off. You are ready and motivated. But all of a sudden, you start checking your phone. You start watching hundreds of Instagram reels and YouTube shorts, and you start replying to all those unread WhatsApp messages that came yesterday. You will start doing literally everything. Everything except the one thing that you're supposed to do. And the worst part, you don't even remember deciding to procrastinate. It just happened automatically. And there is a real psychological reason why your brain behaves like this. In the next few minutes, I'm going to break it down in the simplest way you have ever heard, and then I'll give you a system that will kill your procrastination in just minutes. People think procrastination means you're lazy. No, that is 100% wrong. Procrastination happens because your brain sees your tasks as too big or too unclear or simply too boring. Your brain isn't scared of the work. It is scared of the feeling that comes before work. Think about it. Starting an assignment feels heavy, going to the gym feels painful, and sometimes even making the simplest of the decisions feels stressful. So your brain says, hey, this task is too big for me, let's relax for 2 minutes. Or let's watch an Instagram reel or a YouTube short. These little distractions will help your brain come out of discomfort. So your brain picks relief every single damn time to avoid discomfort. But today, let's flip that. Here is the first technique I have for you, and this alone can change everything. It is called the 2-minute flip, and here is how it works. Instead of telling your brain, hey, I'm going to finish this project work today, just tell, I'm going to work on this for just 2 minutes. Not more, not less, just 2 minutes. Because here is the secret. The hardest part of any task is the first few seconds. Not the whole task, not the whole hour. It is just the beginning that you try to avoid. And once you start, something magical happens. 2 minutes become 5, 5 becomes 15, and suddenly you are in the flow. You don't need motivation, you don't need discipline. What you need is movement. Because think of it like a car stuck in a mud. The hardest part is moving the wheels for the first time. Once it moves, the car keeps moving. So always start small and start messy. You can do anything for 2 minutes and your brain won't fight that. The second technique is make your tasks stupidly small. Here is another reason why procrastination always wins. Your tasks are way too big and intimidating. That is why when your brain sees them, it goes, no, these tasks are way too big for me to start and complete, so let's just relax. That is exactly how you end up doing nothing. So always try to break down your tasks into as simple steps as possible, so it almost feels like too easy to ignore. When the step is small, the resistance to start disappears. Your brain then goes, oh, this is nothing for me, I can do it. And when you start, momentum takes over. It is always the tiny steps that give you the movement. With movement comes momentum, and then progress, and finally you'll achieve your results. This is how you build consistency. Not with force, but with smart and tiny steps. Now the third and the final technique, the 5-minute phone rule. Let's address the biggest procrastination weapon ever created. That is your phone. The next time when you have an urge to pick your phone up, always ask this simple question. Will this going to help me in the next 5 minutes? Be brutally honest, and if the answer is no, put it away. Not forever and not for the whole day, just for 5 minutes. Because this simple question creates awareness, and awareness gives you control. Half the time, you're not choosing to check your phone. It is your brain doing it automatically. So break this automatic loop, ask the question, and regain the control. Alright, you have watched the video now and you have understood the psychology behind it. You know why your brain behaves the way it does. Now, here is what I want you to do right after this video ends. Not tomorrow and not later tonight, just right after this video ends. Pick that one task you have always been avoiding and try these techniques. First is always break it down into simple steps. Second is commit to doing it for just 2 minutes. Third, for those 2 minutes, cut down all the distractions you have around you. Now, you have already started. Because once you start, no matter how small, you have already beaten procrastination. Because action kills anxiety, movement kills resistance, and progress builds confidence. You don't have to feel motivated or disciplined. And also, you don't have to feel ready. What you have to do is just start. Procrastination doesn't make you weak, it makes you human. But staying stuck, that's a choice you make. So screw procrastination and do this instead. Start small, start messy, but start today. If this has helped you, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also, please share your experiences in the comments below after you have followed these 3 techniques. Until then, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.